everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Shiz and Giggles, our weekly wind down podcast where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Sarah, and I'm so excited to be your host today. But I'm never alone. My first co-host is actually our new face to the podcast. She's brand new to AAP, brand new to this podcast. So we're so excited to have her. She is a world traveler who loves learning about different cultures, a native of Trinidad and Tobago, Trinity the Bone. She loves being on the water tubing, boating, and jet skiing. Not being on, but she likes doing those things. A fun fact about her is she is a licensed school counselor. She's thoughtful, talented, and tenacious. Let's give a big welcome to my colleague, Josann Sims. Come on in, girl. Hey.
Hi. Happy to be here.
Glad to have you. See, she got ahead of me. I was going to be like, how's your day? How you doing? But she is glad to be here. How do you feel about your first episode? That's so exciting.
I was nervous at first, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Don't be nervous. We're all family here. This is our time to literally wind down after such a busy week. So you're going to be fine. I'm excited to see what you bring to the table. So our next guest, my second co-host, is of course our dancing queen, child model, and actress. She is super passionate about events, which we love. She speaks Hebrew. What? And she is an island hopper. Do you guys know what that means? She'll probably explain it to us. A lean, mean, event producing machine. She is the one and only Jenna Hasher. Come on, girl. Hey.
Thank you so much for that intro.
You're so welcome. I'm so happy to have you both here. So we're going to kick things off this week. Thought we could play a little icebreaker game, with the crew and also the audience. So let me give you a background story first. So 5 years ago, an article came out from the New York Times. It's called 36 Questions That Lead to Love. The premise is that if you meet someone and go through these 36 questions, it will lead to a great sense of getting to know someone. So some of these questions are like, whom would you want to go to who would you like to have as a dinner guest? If you could change anything about the way you were raised, how would it be? Your house containing everything you own. If it catches fire, what are you saving first? Why? And what would it be? So the question that I want to ask us today is, it's not even about falling in love. It's if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else you'd want to know, what would you want to know? I'm going to go ahead and ask Jenna first.
Oh, put me on the spot.
Yes, girl. That's what we do here.
I think I would have to go with a combination of myself and the future. Kind of just where I see myself down the line in 15 years. I think everyone kind of wants to know, what's your job? Are you still friends with the same people? Because I'm still I'm kind of coming out of college right now. I'm about to graduate. So I'm curious just to see where I'm going to be at then.
That's very interesting. I know some people don't want to know at all. They love surprises. So we can see that you love to plan things, which we love. You're an event planner. So haha, get it? Okay. What about you, Josann? I guess no, Josann. No, that's fine. It's okay. It's all right.
I think she just joined back in.
Oh, you're here. Do you want to
Sorry. So I would say what I would like to know about my future is probably, getting older. How would I be as an old person? Would I be like the spunky me that I am today? Or would I just be, old granny? I still want to be traveling. I still want to be doing all that stuff. So that would be my thing. How would I be in the future?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of it's kind of comparing your old self to your current self. So I think that's fair. I like that. Well, thanks for answering my questions. We're going to go into our next segment, which is This Time in History with Josann.
Well, hello there. So this time in history, let's see. Like today is National Corn Chip Day for all you corn chip lovers. And it's also National Puzzle Day. I have some friends who really enjoy doing puzzles. Me, not so much, okay? But today is also, and I remember this because I traveled to Africa. I just came back from Africa, but today is the day that Black Panther had first premiere. Man, I went in like Wakanda forever, dressed in African attire. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Sarah, do you remember what you were doing?
The day that Black Panther came out?
Yes.
I was probably in the movie theater like crying or something. I don't know. It was such an exciting day because I had never seen a superhero movie like that. The movie was so good, like really good. And it's so funny. I'm actually wearing this like jacket that my mom made that was custom made for me in Congo, which is where my mom is from. So it's funny that we brought up Black Panther as I'm wearing my African, gotta represent. My first time wearing it. So yeah, I was probably wearing something African too that day.
Yeah. Jenna, did you see it?
Yes, I'm a huge Marvel person. The one and only tattoo I have is of Iron Man's arc reactor. So I definitely was at the premiere, like at my local movie theater. But yeah, I remember like seeing it and thinking it was like one of the most incredible movies I saw, just because the colors in it was something that I felt like hadn't been done in superhero movies before, because a lot of them, are really intense, kind of dark, but this one had like all those vibrant colors in it. Also, they're about to start filming the second one this summer.
Wow.
I'm excited for that.
And we have to say, moment of silence for King T'Challa, who did pass away, Chadwick Boseman, who passed away last year. So that was very heartbreaking, but I'm excited to see how they continue the development of this movie, because even though he is gone, I think it's important to keep his legacy and the movie's legacy going. So
absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Josann, for that, for bringing us back in time, reminding us where we were last year. Jenna, I heard you have a little segment. It's called Who Said That?
All right, everyone. So if you weren't here last week, I'll do a little quick rundown of the rules. Basically, I'm going to say a few quotes that I heard this week, saw this week, and I'm going to give you some choices, and then you're going to guess who said that. So this week, we're all about women. I found a few quotes that I thought were really cool, really inspiring, have heard them before, didn't know who said them. So, quote 1, I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So, start thinking, but your choices are Maya Angelou, Jane Austen, or Amy Tan. All authors, poets, writers.
Wow. I feel like it's Amy, because that doesn't really sound Jane. Well, that doesn't sound like Maya Angelou. I feel like it would rhyme more if it was hers. So I'm going to go with Amy. C.
I'm going to go with Maya on this one. Maya Angelou. I think I'm going to go with that one.
Josann, you would be correct. It was Maya.
Yes.
Here I am.
You go for your game.
Maya, and it is Maya.
The second quote we have today is, this is the one that I saw this morning on my little quote app, and I was like, I had no idea that someone like this said it. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Your choices are, ladies, Oprah Winfrey, Meryl Streep, or Mae West.
Oh.
You're saying you go first.
I'm going to go with Oprah. I feel like this is something that Oprah would say. I'm going to go with that.
I do see how it could be very Oprah, but I feel like to give us some variety, I'm going to go with B.
Meryl Streep is your choice?
Sure.
Final answer?
I'm locking it in.
Mae West. She's an older actress, though, but she was super popular in like the 30s. She did a lot of like radio shows, older movies. She also is known for singing Baby It's Cold Outside. Maybe not the version a lot of people have heard, but she sang it at the Academy Awards and it got like a standing ovation. So, but I thought that was really wild because I use that quote all the time. I know people that use that quote all the time, and I had no idea that she ever said it.
No idea.
Jenna, you didn't understand me. When I said B, I meant like the person who has the letter name that starts with M, but not Meryl. You just didn't understand.
Yeah.
I feel like I should
all right. Play it off.
Just saying.
All right. You can redeem yourself, though. We have one more quote.
Okay. All right. Let me get
ready. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong it is until it's in hot water.
I've heard that one before.
Okay. So we got Marilyn Monroe, Eleanor Roosevelt, or Amelia Earhart.
Oh, okay. Can I go first?
Sure. Yes.
What?
I said, sure, I guess.
Okay. I feel like it was Eleanor Roosevelt only because I've been watching those CNN like First Ladies documentaries. And I feel like I heard that and none of the other people were First Ladies. So I'm going to go with Eleanor.
All right. Good thought process, Josann.
I was going to say the same thing too, and I'm not going to give you variety because I think that it is Eleanor as well, okay? So
you both redeemed yourself.
Hey!
Correct. It was Eleanor Roosevelt. So make sure you tell us in the comments what you thought the answers were and were you surprised by any?
Awesome. That was a nice little that definitely got me thinking. It was a nice little brain game. So thank you, Jenna. That was a great one. And next we're going to move into my segment. What's the 411? All right, ladies. So the 411 for today is actually not the happiest one, but I think it's still one that's very important. Do you guys know the actress Cicely Tyson?
Yes.
So our queen mother, the legend, the icon, Cicely Tyson did pass away yesterday at the age of 96. And let me tell you, she was an amazing woman. Like, I swear I saw her in every Black movie there was. She was in like every Tyler Perry movie there was.
That's right.
Her death like definitely impacted me and touched my soul because I feel like last week I was just watching all these like TV shows and reading all these like columns in the newspaper, not the newspaper, like the online newspaper, where they're like, oh my gosh, Cicely Tyson, she's 96. Look at her. She's looking so good, looking so strong. Like, she's been here forever. And then we received news that she passed away. So I definitely was like, oh my God. What are your thoughts on it?
Yes. This morning, actually, I mentioned that Cicely Tyson had passed away in our meeting. And, 96 years old, that's a full life. I would say if I lived to 96 looking like that.
Yes. Her strength. Oh my gosh. She was so strong.
Absolutely. And, one thing to note is that as a toddler, they didn't give her very long to live because she had a heart murmur. I don't know if you knew that. And so this is like really something that she lived to 96 years old. So
yeah. What about you, Jenna? Do you have any thoughts?
I mean, like both of you had said, she's an incredible woman, an icon for films. And it's just crazy to think that like she's gone. But I mean, as we were also saying, 96 years old, that is a full life. Throw a party for her, celebrate her life.
Yes,
she made an impact. She made her stand. So
she definitely did. Like everybody, yeah, like everybody on social media is like, we're celebrating her life. This is not something to be upset about because like you both said, she lived a long life, and we don't know her personally, but I'd like to think she lived a good life as well. So it's just crazy to like think about because this week alone, I feel like we've lost so many icons. Like Larry King passed away. Baseball Hall of Famer, I can't remember his name right now. Maybe it was, I don't want to butcher it, but I mean, I'm not really into baseball, but I was watching CNN and they were talking about how he was such an icon and how he was better than Jackie Robinson or something like that, or Babe Ruth. Like, he was really good. If I messed that up, I'm so sorry. Please don't come for me. But my point is, we lost so many icons, and then there was the 1 year anniversary of Kobe. So this week has definitely been one to just sit back and think about your life and be grateful that you are alive and well, but also that your loved ones are alive and well, and just be thankful to have, you know, these great people and to have known these great people.
Indeed.
Yeah.
True words have never been said, Sarah.
I know.
As Josann says all the time, period.
I think our teammate Jasmine says that a lot too. Period.
Period.
Yes.
Period. All right, ladies, we are cutting short on time. Is there anything that you guys want to add before we wrap up? Last, comments. This is the wind down for like the whole week, so let it all out now.
No, have a wonderful weekend.
I think the biggest thing is be grateful. Yeah.
Oh,
be grateful.
I know what we can do before we leave. I think that everyone here speaks a different language or knows something. Okay, we know Jenna speaks Hebrew. I speak French. Let's say something good, like say like goodbye or like a goodbye, whatever, in our languages. Okay, can we do that, Josann?
Yes, I can say it in my Trini slang.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm here for. Okay, so bon, I'll start. Bon tout le monde. Je vous souhaite une bonne weekend. Happy Friday. Joyeux vendredi.
Today is Shabbat in the Jewish religion, so I will leave you all with Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, my sister.
And then I will leave you with saying, see you later.
See you later.
Yes! See you later. Okay.
All right, guys. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.